Good evening and welcome to OTV's coverage of Dragon Sports. Tonight we have a rivalry match, the Wolves versus the Dragons. Clarkston is in town to take on your hometown Dragons. It's May 22nd, 2018, and the varsity soccer season is winding down already. It's amazing how fast the season rolls along. When you're having a good time, I'm your announcer, Ian Locke, and thank you for tuning into this telecast as the Dragons prepare to take on their crosstown rivals. As we can see, the Wolves getting ready to go, and the Dragons. Now, the Dragons have had a nice season so far, wrapping up the OAA Blue Division, and that's the good sign for the Dragons in their future. So we'll have these two teams going at it. It's a rivalry game. You never know what's going to happen. And when these two teams match up, and it's always a good time. You know it's going to be physical. You know it's going to be intense. And the crazy thing is a lot of times these players know each other well in advance coming in. They probably played rec league soccer over the years together. And, you know, the records are, I hate to be cliche about it, but they always throw the records out when you roll into town to take on your rival. OTV will be out and about all spring season long collecting images and games for our viewers on Orion Neighborhood Television. And this will be our last coverage of soccer this season. And be sure to tune into Lake Orion Sports Update on Orion Neighborhood Television for all the sports schedules and sports results and scores and all that good stuff around Lake Orion. As the spring rolls along, we'll step away. Kickoff is after this short timeout. Stay tuned.
Today, Eric Almirola behind the wheel in that 43 car.
We all have a role to play here at Richard Petty Motorsports. We respect each other, work hard, and that helped us get the big win in Daytona. My partners in the U.S. Air Force also know that it takes a team to make each mission a success. Your coworkers, family, and friends are your team. Treat them with respect, and together you can accomplish great things. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Welcome back. OTV's coverage of varsity soccer continues. Clarkston Wolves in town to take on your hometown Lake Orion Dragons. And Clarkston, first time we've seen Clarkston this season. Let's say the netminder for the Dragons. Let's get some housekeeping done. Looks like Chelsea Stima, wearing number 1, was warming up in the net. We'll have to see if that holds. Stima, the senior netminder, she's had a nice solid season, 28 campaign, and hoping to close out another solid homestand here for her team. And looking on the Clarkston side, we'll have to wait to see what the numbers are for the jerseys, but the makeup of this Clarkston squad is looks pretty heavy with seniors and freshmen. So a lot of experience with some new faces for their squad in this year. Head coach is Damon Huffer. Assistant coaches Liz Abro. And athletic director is Jeff Cosen. So we're about to get underway here. And all of the games we've covered all season long this spring are on our YouTube channel. Head on over to YouTube and search Orion on TV. You can see all these games in HD, or you can watch replays on Education Access Channel 22 on Comcast at AT&T U-verse Channel 99, and of course on Comcast Channel 10 Public Access. As we kick off here, and throw-in coming here for the green and white. Dragons are in the white unis, and Clarkston in the blue. Play continues here. Dickens with the ball. Pullback looking ahead to send it down range. Decides to carry it. Finds a seam, nicely done. Chipped outside, but got away. That was 23 Ludwig. Trying to get possession, something we always seem to see in these contests. Just kind of working both sides of the ball, the Dragons and the Wolves trying to feel each other out to see what kind of attack they're going to have. Just then they usually settle in. Ooh, nice feed up that far right side. Dragons have a toe on it. Ooh, good defense, though, by the Wolves to send that one out. Good offensive rush there for the Dragons in the early going. Rock with the ball. Nice inside cut. Find some open space. Out of play, throw in coming. Looks like Bucciolato, the junior, wearing number 4, will have the honors throwing it in. This game is a little bit earlier than we're used to having, by about an hour or so. So the crowds here in the stand are very light. Ooh, chip on. And out of play, wide right of the net. Still in play, trickles out across that end line. If you haven't been down here to the athletic facilities here at Lake Orion High School recently, if you drive by, you're going to notice some construction taking place. The football field and the track have been removed, and they're making way for an overhaul. So new track and new turf are going in for the football field. And the good thing, too, is some power boxes and cable drops are going in for Orion Neighborhood Television and the broadcasting students at Lake Orion High School. Hopefully in the future we'll be able to bring these games to you directly live, or at least get them on the air quicker for you. So the overhaul is going to have some impact on our telecast. So that's exciting. Clarkston playing it back to their keeper in dangerous area. Sophie Novak is in position there. Play goes out, throw in coming. Novak will have the honors. Chip back to Novak. Collects it in. She's going left foot inside. Intercepted by the defense. Still alive for the Dragons. Stetsko had tried to make hay of that. Couldn't do anything with it. Dragons turn. Nice individual ball handling here for the green and white. Rourke. Rourke again with the ball. Chips it in the middle. Over to Stetsko, and they're going to call off sides. That was close. Good pressure in the middle of the field. Dragons doing a nice job of extending their possession. Something we've seen them have some difficulty with this year, having long possessions. Clarkston on the goal kick. Good hustle in this step by the Wolves to be first to the ball. Done a good job, too, of looking for the open player. Rourke has it, dishes it over to 18. That's Sedlowski. Oh, foul on Lake Orion's Novak. Guess they're saying a push from behind is a harm. Oliverio, number 14, feeds it up to number 2. That's Skluna. Novak fires up that right side, deflected out. Throw in coming here for the Wolves. Approaching 35 left in this first half of play. I think the last game we had on the air was an Oxford matchup. And Oxford scored early in that game to the surprise of the Dragons, and I think within the first 3 minutes of that game they scored and held on to a 1-0 victory. Dragons are looking trying to get out of here with their last home game of the season with a W. Should say last televised home game of the season. Throw in coming here for the Wolves. Cousineau with the Kelly Cousineau, the senior. Once again, she'll have the throw in. Kind of back and forth here in the early going. Just want to give all our viewers a heads up, too. Lake Orion commencement ceremonies will be held at DTE Theater once again. And ONTV will be carrying them live. For more information, visit our website at orionontv.org or give us a call at 248-393-1060. They'll be on the NFHSnetwork.com. Just search Lake Orion High School. And there will be a link there on graduation day for the commencement ceremony. So if you can't make it out to DTE and have some friends walking across that stage, getting that diploma, you can tune in and watch it live. We'll also have it on Comcast Channel 22 in its entirety. And you can watch that online as well at our website at orionontv.org. Goal kick coming here for Steima. Senior netminder looking to send this one downrange, wearing a face mask today. That's a new addition. Nice intercept by the Wolves. Can they do anything with it? Looks like the Dragon D is there. Rourke with it, loses the handle. Dickens on the move. Chipped out nicely by the Dragon defense. Collision. We said it would be physical today, and it is. No score here in the early going. Clarkston versus Lake Orion varsity soccer. Always a exciting matchup when these two teams get together, no matter what the sport. Hauser doing what she can do to get that ball for the Dragons. Go to that far right side. Dragons working with their head up, going in the middle. Intercepted by number 13. That's Rock. Carolyn Rock, the senior. Bucciolato pitches it back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman sends it down range. Looks like Stetsko dispossessed of the ball. Wolves have it. Oliveira on the move. Oh, no, near steal by Rourke. That could have been dangerous. Again, passing for the Wolves seemed to be an issue here in the offensive end. Defensive end, they are doing a nice job of making quick decisions. So far in the offensive end, they're turning it over. Drury with the trigger here from the side. Clara Drury, the senior. Wolves keep it in. Still alive. Nice turn by Dickens. Dickens very active here in this first half. Ooh, nice defensive play there by the Dragons. Dickens, one more touch with just a little bit of space. She could have walked in. Chipped on downrange by Hauser. I'm going to say offsides. I believe so. Play blown dead. Free kick coming here for the Wolves. Number 12, Kelly Cousineau, the senior, was there for the Wolves on the defense. Push the Dragons offside. Handball called. I think that's number 18. That's Zalowski Jr. Called on the handball. Play continues. Cousineau on the throw-in. Have a couple of softball, varsity softball matches left on our schedule. Be on the lookout for those on Channel 10 on AT&TU versus Channel 99. With how cold this spring season started, it's turned into a cooker here of late, and we've had a lot of games this spring. Unlike most seasons, usually half of them are canceled due to rain or other issues. The faithful are out here cheering on the Dragons. Actually, a nice crowd on the Lake Orion side of things. Very quiet crowd today, though. Usually they're pretty ruckus and making a lot of noise. Dickens looking for some support, can't find it. Ball goes out of play. It's a Clarkston throw-in. Dragons trying to get control of that ball. It squirts free. Drury battling down there with number 9, Selesky. Wolves win that one. Thrown in. Nice position on the throw-in, but deflected out. Dragons win possession. Kind of a back and forth affair here. Nobody can really settle in to get some solid offense going. Wolves moving quickly here. Some speed. Rodriguez. First time we called her number. Steal here by Rourke. Rourke sends it up that left side. A little too strong. Kara Hauser can't run that one down. Pulled back by the Dragons, looking for some support to get that defense set and then send it down range. See what they can do with this possession. Wolves quick on the closeout. Quite a different defensive makeup that we saw comparing teams that the Dragons have faced. Oxford, boy, it seemed like every ball handler for Lake Orion had 2 jerseys around them, no matter what they did. Clarkston here opting for the like a man-to-man type attack. Whoever has the ball, then get back in position. As the whistle blows at 27:20 left in the first half, no score. No corner kicks so far in this contest. No quality scoring chances for either team. Dangerous spot here for the Wolves, or for the Dragons, for the Wolves on this free kick. Kaylee Ludwig, the sophomore, will have the honors. Nice feed going far post and handled nicely by Steimer. High arcing shot easily handled. We'll call that a scoring chance for Clarkston. Lake Orion faithful approve of the netminder's job so far. A little overcast today. Warm, but overcast. Comfortable day for soccer. Wind is blowing slightly. Not like some of the days where we had a gale blowing there on the field, and it actually affected the travel of the ball. Today it's blowing out of the north. Swirling slightly, but not too bad. Not gusting like it was a week ago. Rourke sending it far post. It gets deflected. Thought it got through. Cleared out by number 4, Maddie Kuhala, one of the freshmen. Either Kuhala or Kujala. Throw-in coming here for the Wolves, deep in the Dragon end. Carolyn Rock with the throw-in. Challenged by 18, Sadlowski. Stetsko with the ball in the middle. She tried to send one on. Dragons have a chance. Far post. Out of play. Kara Hauser, the junior wearing number 5, with a chance.
Playing for the Dragons, 21, Megan Danielson.
Megan Danielson, senior wearing 21, checks in for Lake Orion. Dragons had an opportunity there on that last possession. Hauser just couldn't get enough mustard and pinpoint that shot. Good defense, though. Hauser taken down in the box, but it looked clean. Everybody's going for the ball. Trying to get a number on that netminder for Clarkston. She's been solid so far in this first half. Giveaway here. And Mattia Rourke. Dragons thought they had something there. Wolves recover, send it down range. Dragons looking to move. Good pressure put on by the Wolves. Wolves switch sides. A lot of space to roam. Run down by Michaela Rodriguez. The speedy Rodriguez. Push from behind. No call. Novak with it. Looks upfield. Tries to hit Stetsko. Just a bit off target, but Stetsko and Fondet are battling out there. Ball goes out of play. Throw-in coming to the green and white. Oh, mishandled on the throw-in. Ball out of play. Throwing coming back to the Wolves.
Playing for Clarkston, number 18, Annika Karlstrom.
Annika Karlstrom, the junior, wearing number 18, checks in for the Wolves. Nice steal by the Dragons. A lot of patience on this defense and spacing here for the Wolves. Ooh, played it back. Gets through. Kara Hauser. Dishes it right side. Stetsko has it. Has some room. Score! Oh, what a nice goal by Stetsko. Grace Stetsko, the senior.
Number 9, Grace Stetsko.
22:59 of the first. Dragons draw first score. Up 1-0 on the Wolves of Clarkston. Nice extra touch there on the right side and drew the keeper out and found the opening. Went far post and scored the first tally of the game. Dragons up 1-0. After a goal, usually you get a burst of energy and a little pep in your step, see what they can do with it. And we'll see how Clarkston responds. Dickens just all over the place. Just a pest out there. Number 1. Good for the Wolves. Dickens again sends it to the midfield. Looking to the middle again. It gets through. And the Wolves netminder has to kick that one free just out of desperation. Novak, a little off balance there, loses the handle. Dickens collects it in. A lot of dribbling here. And the pass to number 14, Oliverio. Up to number 12, Cousino. Push from behind, that'll be called. That's an easy call. Morgan Sletsky, the senior, goes down in a heap. Also gets the throw in here. Chip on, dribbles towards the net, and Steim is there. Dragons draw, first goal. Stetsko, nicely done, 22:59 of the first. Good play, little breakdown on the defensive side of the ball for the Wolves. But the Dragons found an opening and kicked it to the open space, and Stetsko ran it down and drew the netminder out and buried the shot far post, so Dragons up 1-0. Time continues to roll inside 21 minutes. Left in the first half of play. No corner kicks so far. There's Rodriguez, a speedy Rodriguez. Cutting to the net. Sletsky double teamed over there. She goes down in a heap once again. No foul called this time. Novak with the ball. Cuts inside. Nicely done. Goes left-footed. Actually goes right-footed, coming near side, switching the field, looking for Rourke. Tia Rourke, the sophomore. Only 2 sophomores on this Lake Orion squad. Novak with the ball again, looking for the open player, finds her. Nice sidestep by the Lake Orion offensive player, number 18, Sedlowski. Sedlowski again with the ball. Oh, give and go, nicely done into the middle. Oh, and score! Nicely done by
Sidlowski.
The junior, Marissa Sidlowski. Good give and go there by the Dragons. Is that 1950 of the first? Dragons up 2-0. Wolves came out on fire. Dragons a little flat-footed, but their Dragons are the ones that are executing here in the middle of the field. They've attacked. Both their goals have come on when the Dragons have attacked in the middle. And scouting report must say something, and they exploited it. And 2 goals rolling through the middle of that Wolves defense. Added 2 tallies here for the green and white in the first half. It's been a while since we've seen 2 goals by the Dragons in the first half of play here on Orion Neighborhood Television. As the giveaway and plenty of room to roam is Rourke. She goes in the middle again, launches it. Oh, what a save! That was close. Number 5, Rachel Tanelian, a freshman netminder, if that's true. She has number 5 on her sweatshirt there. That save, that was a goal all the way without that save. Dragons feeling it now. They're really pouring on the offensive firepower. After the first 2 goals. Dickens up that right side, near side, wearing number 1, trying to cut it in. And cut off by Claire Drury. Throw-in coming for Dickens. Was played there by Ludwig, the sophomore, and it goes out of play. Goal kick coming. Well, if you'd like a copy of this or any other telecast here at Orion Neighborhood Television, give us a call, 248-393-1060. DVD copies are only $10. We have games going back to 2001, I believe. And we really started ramping up our sports coverage back in 09 as a shot on goal sails wide right. But again, we have copies. And if you... Those of you who are hardcore fans and you order the entire season of games for a specific sport, we give you a discount. All right, what do they say? Corner kick here. That was deflected by Dragon, I guess. Now we have a corner kick coming, first of the day. Clarkston on the corner kick. Sends it high and long. Looks like he'll get out of play, and it does. Betcha Clarkston would love to have that one back.
Playing for the Dragons, 20, Megan Cullen, 24, Morgan West.
The freshman Morgan West, wearing number 24, checks in for the Dragons, and Megan Cullen, the senior, wearing number 20, also checks in for the green and white. Working on that far side, intercepted by the Wolves. Trying to settle it down. Nice chase down by number 5, Hauser. Hauser's had a solid game. She nearly tallied a goal for the green and white. Sending it long down in the middle. Hauser with the ball. Ooh, good idea. Trying to chip it over for Stetsko. Intercepted by the Wolves, and they're on the move. Sent upfield by Skluna. Ball is getting away from the Wolves, not having very long possessions. Coming outside. No one home for the Dragons. Approaching 15:30 left here in the first half. Dragons up 2-0 on the goals by Stetsko and Sidlowski. About 3 minutes apart. As they attack the middle of that Wolves defense. West tries to run that one down. A little kickball action here by both teams, trying to get something settled. Rodriguez dispossessed, and the Dragons send that one into their end. Let's go. Turns on it. Triple teamed over there in the corner. Throw in here coming to the Wolves. We'll give you a preview of what's coming up here in the fall for ONTV Sports. We'll have all the football games, home football games live, streamed on the NFHS network once again. Very popular addition to our arsenal of goodies here at ONTV and through the Dragon Broadcasting class at Lake Orion High School. Great partnership with them and the MHSAA to bring you these games. Great opportunity for the high school students in the Dragon Broadcasting program to get their hands dirty and operate cameras, call play-by-play, and work with us on select games. And we're always looking for volunteers here at ONTV. If you're interested in calling a game, if you're a soccer nut, you would like to call play-by-play or color, give us a call. 248-393-1060. Always looking for the people to give us a hand. No experience necessary, just a desire to learn and try new things. Stoppage here for substitutions. And Wolves with the throw in here. Ooh, collision, that's a tough one. Morgan West out of play. Quiet crowd still here at Dragon Stadium. Rodriguez tries to turn on it, can't do it, loses the handle, and Dragons send it down range. Stetsko running it down, number 9, kicks in the open space. Should roll out of play. Chased down by Ellie Vendetta, the senior. Can't keep it in, but it is a throw-in here for the Wolves. You can see the flag in the distance standing on end. The wind has picked up quite a bit here. Just kind of a steady blow out of the north. Morgan West with the ball. Nice steal by the Wolves. That was Annika Karlstrom, the junior, on the steal. Rodriguez trying to turn it around. She can't. Nice recovery by the Dragon defense to steal that one back. Megan Cullen trying to run that one down. Can't do it. Out of play. Throw-in coming here for the Wolves. Rodriguez trying to turn. Defended by number 17, Kanahara. Ball's out of play. Throw-in coming. Clarkston's got to get organized here, try to get some pressure. 2-goal lead here for Lake Orion in the first. And get it in the middle, nicely done. And a lot of pushing and shoving out there, leaning, collision, bodies on the turf. We said it would be a physical matchup, and it has been so far. Clean but physical. Kluna can't keep it in, rolls out across that end line. Goal kick coming here for Lake Orion. But yeah, we were talking about the fall sports lineup. Men's soccer in the fall. Football will actually be on the road, I believe, at Oxford this year. So a live road game, always fun. Stetsko and West trying to keep that ball in, out of play off the Wolves. Throw-in coming here for the green and white. Throw near side down the line, tap back. Dragons can't get organized. Nice defense by the Wolves. Morgan Slesky on the roll, on the run, and wearing number 19, and it's dispossessed. Good individual battles going on out there. This time it goes in the favor of the Wolves, and they move quickly. Dodged by Cullen. Ball is down in the Dragon end. Should be run down, or they're going to let it roll out. Rolls out of play. Goal kick coming here for the green and white.
Playing for the Dragons, 23, Mattia Rourke.
Mattia Rourke, the sophomore, number 23, checks in for the Lake Orion Dragons.
Number 1, Callie Dickens.
Callie Dickens, the freshman, sporting number 1 for the Wolves, checks in. Dickens has been a force out there tonight. Very fast, very active. Seen her footwork already tonight. Morgan West on the ball. Challenged by number 2, Sluna. West again, sends it down range. Oh, nice split the defense there on the Dragons. There's a foot race here into the box. Oh, and a shoulder check down to the turf. Vendetta there on defense for the Wolves. They're going to say out on the Dragons.
Playing for the Dragons, 19, Haley Paulson.
Haley Paulson checks in for Lake Orion, wearing number 19. It's a senior. See if we can hunt down who number 11 is. Dragons chip it in. Still alive in the box. Dangerous spot. Run down by the netminder, Tanelian. Wolves on the move. Have some room to roam. Gets away from them. Clarkston's used to the fast turf. Their football field was resurfaced just a year ago, and it is a nice looking facility over there, to say the least, and that's where the Wolves hold their game, so they're used to this fast turf. A lot of teams at this level now are sporting artificial surfaces, but you can tell some of the teams that come in are used to natural surface. They're not used to the speed. Ball can get away from you quickly if you're not careful. 7:20 left here in the first half. Dragons up 2-0. Goal by Stetsko at 22:59 and Sidlowski at 19:50. Both goals attacking the middle of that Wolves defense. One corner kick for Clarkston. No corner kicks earned for Lake Orion. 3 quality scoring chances for the Dragons, netting 2 goals. 1 scoring chance for Clarkston. Just can't get organized to get a shot on net. They've looked good on the offensive end, at least moving the ball around, but they just can't get organized deep in the Dragons' defensive end and can't get a shot off. Chelsea Steima with the honors here. Sends it deep. Dragons win first touch. Put it down nicely, West. Kicks it into space. Oh, that has to hurt. Dragon number 11 slow to get back on her feet. Play continues. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Dragons up 2-0. Taken down from behind. That's an easy call for the referee. Morgan Slesky, the senior, called on the harm for the Wolves. Free kick coming here to the green and white. See if they send it deep, and they do. High arcer. Not deep enough. It's Cluna with the ball. Comes near side in the middle, loses possession to the Wolves. Dragons have it. Send up that left side. Again, number 11 limping a little bit after she was dumped to the turf in that previous possession. And is sent out of play. Throw-in coming here for the green and white.
Playing for the Dragons, 16, Casey Eisbrenner.
Eisbrenner, number 16, the senior, checks in for Lake Orion. Tia Rourke with the ball there, number 23. I think there's the long throw-in, intercepted by the Wolves. Miss hit by the Dragons to try to center that ball. Rourke challenging the Wolves there on that clearing. And kick down the length of the field to Steima. Again, Wolves having difficulty trying to get organized on offense. Dragons are fine with that. Nice crowd on hand now as we are about 4 minutes away from halftime. Quiet crowd, though. Looks like it's partial to the Wolves. And they don't have much to cheer about so far in this first half. Nice battle with number 4, Buccellato, number 4. Intercepted by the Wolves. Nice. Wolves had an opening here on the near side, trying to switch field. Coming over to 16, that's Eisenbrenner off the bench. West in pursuit. Tardy to the ball. Again, Wolves just having a hard time to getting organized across that midline. Cullen sends it back for support. Kanahara. Dragons very deliberate with the ball here in the defensive end. Nicely done to sidestep that is 23 Rourke. Rourke's had a nice first half. Tipped in past. Number 4, Maddie Kahula. Cleared out by the netminder Tenillian. Dragons still putting pressure on the ball. Clock continues to roll here. Wind is picking up slightly, starting to gust a little. You can hear it echoing our mics. It's kind of off and on. Started not so bad at the beginning of this match, this overcast day. Warm overcast. Not scorching like it has been. Just odd spring weather. Went from winter right to summer. A couple of days this week, it felt like August. Dragons with the ball. Number 19, Paulson. West slows down that clearing pass, but the offense has retreated back to their defensive positions, and the Wolves are on the move. Nice sidestep there by number 19. Skleski still with it. And cleared out by Rourke. I like Mattia Rourke's game. She's one of those pests too, but on the green and white side. Love the pests. Very active players. In position, know what they're supposed to be doing. Inside 90 seconds left in the first half here. Goal kick coming here for the green and white. They're in no hurry to send this one down range. Just milk this clock as it goes. Dragons with the ball, can't hold on to it. Contact there between players. We've seen that all first half long. If there's a shoulder to be bumped, it will be. 23 on 23. Ludwig sends it in the middle. Nicely done. Nobody home. My goodness. Ludwig, Kaylee Ludwig, the sophomore, with a nice right foot to feed that one right in the center through the goal mouth. Shouldn't say in the goal mouth, but just outside inside the box at least. And boy, that was a meatball ready to be hammered home, but nobody home on the back door. Cullen on the ball. Taken down. Free kick coming here for the green and white. Callie Dickens, the freshman number 1 on the harm there on the foul.
10, 9.
And that'll be the end of the first half here at Dragon Stadium. Dragons up 2-0 on the Wolves of Clarkston in town. Rivalry match, always fun. Stetsko and Sidlowski do the harm for the Dragons in the first half, up 2-0. Clarkston has to regroup, see if they can get their offensive organization together in that second half. Glad you could join us. We're going to step away for a brief timeout. Second half is right after this. Stay tuned.
You'd do anything to take care of that spot on your lawn. So why not take care of that spot on your skin? If you're a man over 50, you're in the group most likely to develop skin cancer, including melanoma, the cancer that kills 1 person every hour. Check your skin for suspicious or changing spots. Go to spotskincancer.org to find out what to look for. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
And we're back ready to get the second half underway here. The Wolves of Clarkston taking on your hometown Dragons of Lake Orion. First half scoring done by Stetsko at 22:59 to get the Dragons on the board. And 3 minutes later at 19:50, Sadlowski tallies 1 for the Dragons. Up 2-0. Novak and Stetsko on the kickoff. 40 minutes left here in this contest. Dragons up 2-0. They attack the middle of that Wolves defense on both goals. We'll see if Clarkston could get organized here. Also, Clarkston will be playing into the wind, and it's picked up here since halftime began. And not saying there's a chill in the air, but it's definitely not toasty out there on the field. Oh, giveaway, still alive. Oh my goodness, what an opportunity. I think that was Stetsko, number 9. Wolves coach yelling about contact on the keeper, but I don't know if she had full possession of the ball. Near disaster for Clarkston. Surprised Stetsko just didn't tap it far post and see what happened. Just put a shot on frame. Netminder was out of place. Defender was in there. Kick it high. That'd make him have to play it. Tipped high in the middle. Nice run out by number 15, Chloe Keith, the freshman for the Wolves. Skluna, number 2, feeds it in, but intercepted by Cullen. Dragons look downfield in the middle, chip near side over to Novak, out of play. Wolves throw in. Chloe Keith, the freshman with the honors, high arcer. It's in. Chipped on net, should be played by Steima easily, and it is. Opts to roll it out. Sending it down range. Into the hands of Tanelian, the freshman netminder here for the Wolves. See, as listed on the roster. Sometimes they change things and they don't let us know, but, you know, we'll roll with it. Throw-in coming here for the green and white. Nice offensive pressure put on early by the Lake Orion Dragons. Dancing around out there by number 5. That's Hauser, Kara Hauser. She gets it back. A lot of shoulders being thrown around out there. Wolves with it and room to roam. That's Dickens. Dickens is a slippery player as a freshman out there, just sliding through the defense. Bumps from behind. Play continues. Played over by 4. That's Bucceletto. Out of play. Off the green and white. Interesting throw in here for the Wolves. See what they can do with it. Novak sends it down range into the middle of the field. Dickens is there. Plays it over to Olivero. Ludwig with it on that right side. Sends it in. Across that end line. That's probably one of the best offensive rushes we've seen from Clarkston today. 2 offensive players, Rodriguez and I think number 19, Skoletsky, in on the net. But it's the first time they've been able to lob one over the backline defense to get any type of scoring opportunity, an organized scoring opportunity we've seen in this contest. Call it a scoring chance. Dragons on the throw-in here, number 14. Claire Drury, the senior. A lot of these seniors would love to go out with a win against the rival, the Clarkston Wolves. Ooh, centering pass gets through. Stetsko has it, passes it in the space, but good defense by the Wolves to slow down the rush. I think that was number 18, Annika Karlstrom, the junior. Standing her ground, impeded Stetsko's pass to herself in the open. Just stood her ground and shut down that offensive rush. Neelian sends that one down range. Dragons have it. Kicking it outside. Looks like that was deflected. Oh, easy call by the referee. I think that Sedlowski goes down in a heat. Claire Drury, number 14, on the honors on the free kick. Dangerous spot here. She gets a hold of it. These varsity players can send these on net. See what she does with it. Is she going to go long or is she going to go short? Goes long, high, archer, into the box. Oh, right into the breadbasket of Tanelian. Nice free kick by the Dragons. A little shorter. The Dragons might have gotten a toe on that one. Rodriguez with her speed, number 7. The speedy number 7. Couldn't keep the ball close and loses possession. Novak with it, trying to turn, and she does. Hounded by Chloe Keith. Push by number 2, easy call. Little hand to the chest of number 4. Hannah Bucceletto goes down in a heap. Free kick coming here, the Dragons at 33-17 of the second. Dragons up 2-0 on the Wolves of Clarkston. Sure to tune into Game of the Week on Orion Neighborhood Television, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m., Saturdays at 1 p.m. Game of the Week has the most current games in our lineup. Also have replays throughout our broadcast schedule. Visit orionontv.org for game replay times that best fit your viewing schedule. Nice run up by the Clarkston Wolves here. Nice pinch in. Number 19's free. Good impedance. Corner kick coming here for the Wolves. Second of the game. Let's see. Yes, corner kick. Nicely done. Number 19, Morgan Skoletsky. I hope I'm saying her name right, but just a great individual effort, but even better defense by the Dragons to just stand there and keep her off that ball. Corner kick with the wind. The wind is coming from the north, so blowing at us. High archer, near side post, and it was behind the net. I have to get some glasses. That looked more exciting than it was. Some execution issues here for the Wolves. Good opportunity there on that corner kick to do something. Just miss hit. Down out of play. Wolves with the throw-in coming. Quiet crowd on hand, but a big crowd now. Start of the game, it wasn't so large, and they filed in. Again, this game is being played about 2 hours earlier than usual. Usually it's under the lights by this time of the match, but nice afternoon game here, or late afternoon game. Shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Dragons win it. Nice inside cut by number 5. Hauser still alive. Novak chip on far post. A little too high, a little bit too far. Good two-person game by Novak and Hauser. Kara Hauser, the junior, had a really nice game so far. First half, she had a near break deep in the Wolves' end, just outside the box, but couldn't get a shot off. But then it just shows tendencies that the Dragons are there and they're in position. Just got to wait for that one instance where you can get a shot off for your team. Two people battling for the ball. Green and white called on the kick to the heel, or trip, I guess. Everybody's a referee in the stands. I just have a microphone. Dangerous spot to be in. Near, ooh, step over, nicely taken down outside the box. Free kick here for the Wolves. Dangerous spot here. Claire Drury called on the harm in a difficult spot down there, going for the ball. Linesman sets up where the Dragons can build their wall. They opt for just one person, and that is Drury. Free kick coming. Short kick there, handled by the Dragons, and they kick it out of play. Still in play, actually. Wolves win it. Another whistle. Foul on the Wolves. Free kick coming here to the green and white. Interesting choice to go short on that free kick deep in the end. Needed to come a little bit out top with it to try to get a shot off. A lot of I say the first third of this match, it's been it's pretty clean, and as we've rolled along, the Dragons tallied 2 goals. The physical contact in this between the participants has gone up. A lot of shoulder-to-shoulder banging. Some running down the ball. Said, "Hell, I'll arm or shoulder check you, if you will." More fouls being called. All clean, just hard play. Less than 30 minutes to go in this second half. Dragons up 2. Third goal here for the Lake Orion Dragons could spell disaster for the Clarkston Wolves. They'd love to tally one here as a Speedy Rodriguez runs up, cuts it inside. Still in possession, nicely done. Oh, give and go. Doesn't work. The unselfish number 7, Michaela Rodriguez. I think she's a little more selfish there. She'd get stepped through that defensive line and at least get a shot off. Wolves still have life to them. They know there's a lot on the line here. Bragging rights being one of them. Wolves try to clear it out. They opt not to. Dragons have it. The middle is open. Taken down from behind. Ellie Vendette. Number 6 called on the harm. Dragons with a free kick. Another dangerous spot for a free kick. Clarkston's defense opts to mark up and go man. They're not deep in their box. Claire Drury lines up for the free kick. Netminder for the Wolves. Tanelian goes to her left post. High archer far left, offline. Goal kick coming here for the Wolves. 26:30 left in this contest. I want to thank you for tuning into this telecast for Orion Neighborhood Television Sports. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke. I want to thank all the crews from Lake Orion High School. All the student crews have helped us throughout this school year as we wind down our telecast for the 2017-18 school year. Hard to believe the school year's gone by this fast. I know we say that every year, but geez, this one just seemed to go by in a blink. Having a lot of fun calling all these games and bringing these games to you. Hope you're enjoying watching them as much as we are recording them. Throw-in coming. Nice throw-in down the line. Looks like it's going to roll out of play, and it does. Wind kind of gusting now, not so steady. You can see the flag in the corner. Whipping slightly there. I don't think that had anything to do with the last corner kick by Clarkston, which they shot behind the net. Cullen sends it out of play. That's unfortunate. Time continues to roll. Approaching 25 minutes. Dragons up 2-0 on the goals by Stetsko and Sidlowski in the first half. Clarkston just looking to get something together on offense. 2 quality scoring chances for the Wolves on 2 corner kicks. Dragons, no corner kicks, but 5 quality scoring chances with 2 goals. Dragons with it, sends it out. That's Danielson. Coming near side. Novak turns. Nice turn by the freshman. Hounded by number 15, Chloe Keith. Novak pulls it back, goes to the center. Header trying to send it. What are you going to say? Push from behind. Another dangerous spot for a foul. Dragons going to have an opportune free kick here at 24-15. Who's going to have honors? Number 21, Megan Danielson, the senior. Wolves set a wall now. They didn't do that in the last free kick in the similar position. Neely in the netminder for the Wolves, sets up in the middle of her goal. Free kick lefty, high chip over the crossbar. The wall does its job.
Playing for Clarkston 12, Kelly Cousin.
Kelly Cousineau, the senior, number 12 for Clarkston, checks into the match. Goal kick coming. Novak on the ball. Nice header to move it forward. Stetsko with the ball. Can she get a shot on chip on? Not a lot of mustard, but it's there. Again, Stetsko at 22:59 of the first. Tallied that first goal for Lake Orion. Nice individual effort inside the box. One extra touch, got it home on the far left post. Cullen fouled there on the play. Clarkston having a hard time just playing the ball. This is the 3rd foul deep in their area. Well, I guess they're moving it back. We'll amend that. But still dangerous free kicks here for the Wolves to be giving up in their offensive end. Nice reaction there by the blue and gold. Sidlowski, number 18. Only a junior. Good to have that firepower back for next year. Ball's out of play. Should be a throw-in for the Wolves. Or, excuse me, for the green and white.
Playing for the Dragons, 24, Morgan West.
Morgan West checks in, and we'll have the honors on the throw-in, wearing number 24 there. Long throw-in makes it to Stetsko. Owls are trying to run that one down. Wolves on the move with some momentum. Rodriguez dispossessed. Only a freshman, a lot of speed. A little more experience on Rodriguez's side, and she's going to be dangerous in this league. Throw in for the Wolves. Zalowski. Dragons sent it down, intercepted by the Wolves. Looking towards the middle. 3 jerseys to just 2. Corner kick coming, earned. Another one earned by the Wolves. Trying to feed the ball in long. We've seen that on their last scoring chance. They're not trying to dribble into the end or into the box. They're trying to go over the top of the defense. Corner kick coming. Nice place. Ball header off the crossbar. Oh, it's still alive. Score! Oh, my. Rodriguez.
Clarkston goal by number 7, Michaela Rodriguez.
Kayla Rodriguez, number 7, tallies Clarkston's first goal at 20-29. We have a ball game, folks. What a play. What a corner kick. Fantastic corner kick by the Wolves. Places it perfectly in the middle of the box. Actually made it to the ground and tipped. Hit the crossbar and then cleaned up by Rodriguez. Just like that, the lead is cut in half and we have a ball game. It's amazing how the tides have turned. Dragons have to play with a little sense of urgency here. Guard that 1-point lead, but Novak in the long throw-in over Stetsko's head. Still alive here. First to the ball are the Wolves. Trying to cut inside, still have it. The Wolves energized by that goal by Rodriguez in the second. 29-29 in the second half. Oh, centering pass wide open. Hauser can't get a shot on. Oh, my. Good defensive timing by the Wolves to close that gap down. Or Hauser walks in. Kara Hauser's done everything but tally one tonight. Coming near side, I think the Dragons were offside, so they let that one roll. As the whistle blows, time stops. I believe we have an injury. No. Discussion here with the referee. I think there is an injury. Anyway, ONTV started an internet radio station and podcast studio. Would you like to record your own podcast, have your voice heard all across the planet Earth? Give us a call, 248-693-3377 or 248-693-1060. We have 6 programs in production here under a podcast. We'll be back after this short timeout. And we're back after the injury. Again, our podcasts are very popular. Classes are only $25 for a 2-night course. Come in, train on the equipment. Get acclimated to how to make your own podcast, and ONTV staff will be here to give you a hand. 248-393-1060 or 693-3377. All right, underway here. Just inside 19 minutes after the delay. And the Wolves with some momentum rolling, and it gets through. My word, what a pass. Skletsky with the ball, chip on net. Steima has to punch that one out. Wow. Another quality scoring chance for the Wolves, and they're piling them on here in the second half. 5 quality scoring chances now. Dragons have 6. The goal by Rodriguez at 20-29 has really ignited this Wolves offense. They've really picked up their pace of play and are attacking nicely. Time continues to roll here. Dragons giveaway, dangerous spot. Chloe Keith. Nice game for Keith. Novak running down that ball. Chips it in. We're going to say out of play. Morgan Skletsky, nicely done on that end line to keep that in, to chip it in. Dead center of the goal. Steima had to punch that one out. That was desperation time. Dragons trying to clear, not getting solid contact on the ball. Held in nicely by number 6 in a sliced up Ellie Vendetta. Wolves doing a nice job. They are still alive. Throw-in coming. Looks like the Wolves will have the honors.
Playing for the Dragons, 20, Megan Cullen. For Clarkston, number 1, Kaylee Dickens.
Megan Cullen, the senior, checks in wearing number 20 for the green and white, and Callie Dickens, number 1, the freshman for Clarkston, checks in. See if they're going to use Dickens' speed and elusiveness here to continue this offensive attack. Free kick coming after the foul for the Wolves. Nice long kick. Dragons defense is there to send it out. By standing around watching the ball, no one attacking. Throw in for the Wolves. Sadlowski near side, trying to turn. Nice patience there by the junior. Dragons on the move, some room to roam. Oh, nice through ball. They're going to say offside. Oh, boy. Thought that one looked pretty clean. It must have been just by a step or two. Oh, they're going to call a foul back. Thought it was an offsides call. Free kick coming. Goes towards the middle again. Ooh, whiff. Cullen is dropped in the box. No call. Oh, boy, she had a chance at it, the senior. And she's dropped to the turf, and refs let it go. I guess it was shoulder to shoulder, but there was no play on the ball. My word, we've seen less called. That would have been a PK for sure. That was close, too. The netminder's standing outside of the box, picking up the ball, which is inside the box. My word. The groan from the Lake Orion faithful wanting a PK there. That'd change the complexion of this game completely. Sadlowski has West over there a little too hard, a little offline. Goal kick coming here for the Wolves.
Playing for Clarkston, number 2, Talia Siscoloma.
Number 2 checks in. Skakluna, the sophomore for the Clarkston Wolves. She's been a pest. Nice player. Number 2. Might call him a pest, but that's a good thing. Free kick coming here for Clarkston. Sent down range by number 6, Ellie Vendetta. Dickens with the ball. Challenged by number 23, Rourke. Out of play, believe that was out on. Looks like it was out on Dickens. Throw-in coming here for the green and white. Time continues to roll. 13:30 left in the second half. Clarkston making a game of it here in the second. Rodriguez scores at 20-29 to cut the Dragon lead in half. Dragon's been shut out here in the second half so far. Both goals for them coming in the first. Dragons on the move. Cut inside, looking for the center. Oh, nice back and forth play there. I believe that's Hauser. It is. Oh, and loses a handle. And a corner kick coming for Lake Orion, their first of the night. Tough way to earn a corner kick. Dragons pack him in the box there, getting ready to go. Dragons are ready. They go short. Give it away. Chip on. Oh, a chip in. They're going to say offsides. Oh, my word. What a sequence. Short corner, tap outside, chip on, and a tap in. Offsides. Does not count. The groan of the crowd, but that is heads-up defensive play by the Wolves. They left the box after the short corner. That left the Lake Orion player offside as they're on the move. My word. I don't think I've seen a prettier offsides goal nullified in the 7 years I've been calling these soccer matches. My word, that was a beauty. All for nothing. Pushing, yes. Gotta watch. Pushing from behind. That's 23, Kaylee Ludwig. Called on the harm. Dragons probably going, man, we should have an opportunity for 2 more goals here. Cullen dropped in the box. No penalty called. Then that last sequence, they're offside. My word. You do everything right, just a bit offside, as they say. Another free kick coming here for the Dragons. A lot of penalties and a lot of fouls for the Wolves as of late. Claire Drury, number 14, she had the chance in the yellow shoes. Looking for another opportunity. Gonna send this one long. Low screamer skips across the turf and scooped up easily by Tanelian. Have a nail biter here at Dragon Stadium. Clarkston Wolves, Lake Orion Dragons. Dragons up 2-1. Time continues to roll. Little bragging rights on the line. Clarkston was down 2-0 for the majority of this game, but at 20-29 of the second, the speedy Rodriguez cuts that lead in half with her beautiful goal on a corner kick. Should say off of a corner kick. She tapped it in. Across that end line. Oh, keeps it in. Still alive. Dangerous spot. Oh, back door was open. Dragons playing with fire. Still on the line. No whistle. Now we get a whistle. A little late. 10 minutes to go. Dragons walking that fine line.
Playing for the Dragons, number 10, Sophie Novak.
Novak checks back into the game. Hannah Buccellato, number 4, on the honors on the throw-in. Throws it to Cullen. Dragons give it away to the Wolves. Rodriguez, just an elusive player. Still alive. Ludwig in the middle. Dragons just clear it out for safety. Throw in here for the Wolves. Karlstrom, number 18, with the honors. Intercepted, but sent in. Oh, my. Dangerous header there by the defender for the green and white. Didn't hit it out, hit it up and towards her net. Good thing Steima was ready for it. Sends it down range, inside, 9 minutes to go. Dragons clinging to a 1-goal lead. Momentum has shifted in favor of the Wolves. They're the ones playing downhill currently into the wind. Dragons looking for some composure here to try to Keep this 1-goal lead. Foot race with Sophie Novak, always a tough order for you if you're the defender. But gathered in by Rachel Tennelian, the freshman netminder for the Wolves. Another 60 seconds ticking off the clock here. At a point, the clock starts becoming a problem for the Wolves if they're going to get back in this game to try to level it at 2. Foul on the green. No, foul on the Wolves there. Thought it was going on the green and white from a push from behind, but nope. Dragons taking their time getting set here, working that clock slightly. 23 Rourke on the honors here with the red boots. High arcer, comes back down, skips, and easily handled by Tennelian. Dragons had a lot of opportunities at that range, just can't seem to get it on frame or organize a kick to get anybody in the box to try to make the netminder work just a little bit harder. Hitter by Novak. Ball is still free. Near side, coming near side in pursuit is number 7, Rodriguez, looking to throw the shoulder. Didn't need to. Does it again. They're going to call it that time. Physical play kind of ramping up here in the late stages of this contest. Dragons earned another foul and a free kick coming. Drury sends it. It's the white jersey. That was Novak. No call. Play continues. Wow. Wolves on the move. Rodriguez is free on the left side. No pass. It's Dickens. Dickens a little too much dribbling out there. She had Rodriguez on the left side. A little give and go might have netted an opportunity. 6 minutes to go. Dragons clinging to a 2-1 lead here against the Wolves.
Clarkston, number 15, Chloe Keith. For the Dragons, number 5, Kara Hauser.
Kara Hauser checks in. Had a fantastic game so far, and Chloe Keith checks in for the Wolves. Hauser off the bench. Immediate dividends. Nice steal. Ooh, little giveaway. Cullen tardy to the ball. Wolves with it. They have players deep in the end. Run down by Rodriguez. Boy, the speed of number 7. That's a late call on the foul. Collision there. The Wolves go down in a heap, and free kick coming. I guess they were waiting to see who gained advantage on the ball, and it was the green and white, so the foul comes back past the midfield line. Long feed in, it skips across the turf, it's alive, but Stein is there. Inside 5 minutes to go. Dragon faithful, chewing those fingernails. Coming back to the netminder, she sends it down range. Dragons have it. Cullen keeps it in, nicely done. Cullen, number 20 with it. Goes to the middle of the field on a giveaway. Keep going up that right side. You might have a little better opportunity, but she saw a lane, but credit the defense that closed it quickly. Again, attacking that middle. We saw it in the first half. That's how they netted their 2 goals. Attacking the middle of this Clarkston defense. Little miscommunication there in the give and go, and throw in coming here for Lake Orion. Substitution being made.
Playing for Lake Orion, number 19, Haley Paulson.
Haley Paulson, the senior, checks in as we are approaching 3 minutes 30 left in this second half. Haley Negri, number 3, tries the header, misses. Oh, that ball gets through. Dangerous whiff by the defense. Pull back. My goodness, anytime anybody falls in that box, you're holding your breath, waiting for a whistle. Novak trying to chase it down. Wolves have it. Sophie chips it out. They're going to call it out on the green and white. Dickens works quickly, throws it in the middle. Still alive. Comes back out by the Dragon defense. Novak. Turns and clears the ball, but to the Wolves. Nice pass by the green and white. Hauser with the ball with room to roam. Keeps it alive and chips it out of play. She has some speed. Chip it to the open area and just sprint. Rodriguez. Out of play. Throw in coming for the green and white. 2:20 to go in this second half. Gilletto, number 4, on the honors on the throw-in. Hauser chips it over. Sophie Novak's there. Zalowski tries to run that one down. It's cleared out. Dickens with the ball. Battling. Number 23, Mattia Rourke. Rourke's had a nice game. Nice pullback. Dangerous player, Morgan Skletsky. And earns a corner kick. Nicely done. 4th corner of the night for Clarkston. Lake Orion has 1. Last 2 corner kicks for, well, the only goal of the night for Clarkston was tallied off of a corner kick, and you see Rodriguez on the near side post. Here it comes. Headed out by Sophie Novak. Nicely done. Still alive. Skletsky. Excuse me, that's 23, Ludwig. And Ludwig earns the throw-in. Dickens with the ball. Cleared up by 23, Rourke. Approaching 60 seconds left in the game. Dangerous time here for the Dragons. Can the Wolves get one in? And goal kick coming and a push down after the play by Dickens. Dragons go down in a heap. Was a 23 Rourke. She goes down, gets up, and trying to walk that one off. Time stopped at 48.2. Goal kick coming here for Steima. Looking to send this one long down range. She lines it up. Key kick here. Can she kick it to the midfield or beyond? Force Clarkston to reorganize and use some of that clock. Long high kick, and it does make it to midfield. And Clarkston sends it out of play. Throw-in coming to the Dragons. They can take their time. Rourke on the throw-in. Walking up to her position. 25 seconds. Clarkston with it, trying to get organized. Novak there just being in the way. 16 seconds. Ludwig sends it up. Dragons happy to clear it. Time continues to roll. 10 seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
This ought to do it. Dragons have it.
1.
And that's the ball game. Dragons win it against their rivals, the Clarkston Wolves, 2-1. Clarkston made a game of it in the second half on the goal by Rodriguez at 28-29, but it was the game winner by Stetsko in the first half at 22-59. Or excuse me, the game winner by Sidlowski at 19:50, the second goal of the game to seal this one up for the Dragons. They went up 2-0 in the first. But boy, what a contest. Always a good one when Clarkston comes to town. Want to thank all of our crew for bringing this game to you. I'm Ian Locke. We'll see you next time on Dragons broadcast of Dragon Sports. You're watching ONTV's coverage of Dragon Sports. This is ONTV. Good night, everybody.